Hey everybody, happy Tuesday. It is April 28th. I think you could probably tell in my spirit that I actually feel better. Like, I have some pep in my step. Look at that. And let me preface this, guys. I do understand I'm so blessed. I am. I'm just making humor because this journey gets exhausting. And life is better if we can maybe laugh about it. In no way do I ever mean to offend anyone. Not on purpose, anyway. So, okay, let me resume. I've been off the Verzenio and the anastrozole, both of them, for over a week. It was so bizarre. You could just feel like it dissipating out of my body. Like leaving, and like slowly each day I could feel like myself again. I think mostly, guys, if I'm being honest. And I know that I sound dramatic. I emote. I'm an emoter. I can't help it. I mask because I know I have a big personality. I'm not normal. I'm neurospicy. I was just told I have Asperger's, which actually explains so much about my personality that I didn't understand. So much about me. I don't really think like everybody else, and really it's okay. So anyhow, let's go back. I've been off the drugs, and I'm sharing this because, you know what, y'all, God gave everybody a mouth and 2 ears. They gave you a voice. Use your voices. Don't sit there quiet. You don't have to. You have choices. There's always a choice. Even if it's right down to choosing between a bad and a bad. You're not always going to have a good and a bad, or a good and a good. You might be faced with a bad and a bad, and you're like, neither one of these are good. Anyhow, so that being said, here we go. I'm just going to be my authentic self, because then I can do this when I'm at home. I'm feeling peppy, and I'm starting to feel like myself again. And I'm like, woo, praise Jesus, this is great. And then the doctor's office calls, and they're like, hi, this is Janelle. We're checking on you. How you feeling? And I'm like, oh, it's like the sun has shined on me again. And it's like, ooh, I feel like myself again. And I was just scared that I was going to be stuck there. And I know there's other medicines to try. It's just the crappy roller coaster ride of, all right, let's put this one in your body, and then you got to try it out. It's just not so cut and dry. It's in layers like an onion, And so now they're giving me, so she says, how are you doing? I feel great. She says, great, I'm going to tell doctor that. And then she calls me back an hour later, and she's like, he wants you to start taking the medicine again. And I said, I will not. Or I said, please, can we discuss all my options? Because that one took me down pretty hardcore. And so I'd really like to discuss my options. And they were like, yes, we can discuss options. So they're now prescribing, and I can't even pronounce this name, Exemestane. That will be taking the place of the anastrozole for me to try. And I'm not giving up the fight. I'm going to give this one a try too, and hope this has lesser side effects. And, I'm just praying that they said that this one has lesser side effects. And this is just the life of somebody who's dealing with cancer. And I know to everyone else, it looks like I'm normal. Well, whatever. What's normal, guys? I don't like that word normal. But I'm just trying to figure out how to maintain good health. And it's a roller coaster ride. Anyways, stay tuned. I'm going to give myself a couple days before I start taking this medicine and soak up like the normal before we go experimenting on this one. But I'm sure you can think, I might do that too. I don't know, guys. It's a wild ride. Love you guys. Bye.